is the Hong Kong Environmental Protection Department. And today we have the privilege of hearing the Secretary for the Environment of Hong Kong, Mr. Wong Kam-sing.
Director Lee, Robert, Sophie, Chris, Professor Tom, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you for Professor Tom. Cheers. It's my pleasure to be here to welcome all of you to come to Hong Kong to attend this conference on behalf of the Hong Kong government. It's the second time for Hong Kong to host this BAQ conference. I think the last time was in 2002, 10 years ago, organized by the CAI and the Hong Kong government. This time, welcome all of you to join the need to go organize this event. As mentioned by Professor Tong, partnership is very important, and also it's very important to have regional international collaboration on this very important subject. I have been on this post since 1st July this year, so quite new to this post. But I, together with my partner, Christine No, is placing this air quality as our topmost policy area, its priority. It's very important for Hong Kong to improve this area for public health. This conference topic, growing cities, healthy cities, is very important. While we are having growing economy, growing population, growing infrastructure, we are also facing growing aspiration for better health, for better living quality. Following Sophie's scorecard about standards, about capacity, about policies, I can tell you that Hong Kong is going to implement our new air quality objectives very soon. We are setting the bar higher, closer to the WHO, AQG, and interim targets. It will become effective on 2014. And we are also going to upgrade it every 5 years so that we can get closer to the WHO AQG soon. Our Chief Executive, our leader in Hong Kong, in his first address to the Legislative Council earlier last month, clearly stated that air quality is our priority for public health. So we would launch our clean air policies taking this into account closely. Before I took up this post, I was an architect researching on green cities and green buildings. In 2003, Hong Kong faced the outbreak of SARS. That was a crisis in Hong Kong. But Hong Kong took that as an opportunity to invest in research about how a city, given its high density, can improve its air ventilation in the urban areas. So I think similarly, in Hong Kong, for air quality, we have room for improvement. We have to build up our infrastructure and also to tighten our policies. I can cite a few examples on the infrastructure and capacity. Probably we are one of the, or probably the only cities in the world that are having incentive to developers when they're building new developments. They would have to, given our incentive, to enable all car parking space to be EV enabling. That means all new car parking space in the new development have to provide the charging point for electric vehicles. So that in Hong Kong in future, given our high density, we can be more supportive to the growing amount of EV in Hong Kong. We are also not only looking into the private cars, but because Hong Kong is a walkable city with very good mass transit, so we are going to focus on the mass transit. For instance, we have a pilot green transport fund supporting our bus companies to invest in innovative clean buses in Hong Kong. not only about new buses, but also to retrofit the existing buses because they are having a large numbers. The replacement take time. So we are going to have a kind of test with them, and the test will be completed very soon, so that we would install the so-called catalytic converters to upgrade the Euro 2, Euro 3 buses to become Euro 4 and Euro 5 standard in terms of the emissions, so that we can keep our dense urban areas with heavy dependence on the buses become cleaner areas. Not only on buses, we are also going to invest on the marine transport, because Hong Kong, with the harbour, there are many ships, vessels passing through Hong Kong. So we are having a kind of incentive scheme to encourage the ocean-going ships to use cleaner fuel when they are berthing in Hong Kong. So we are having an incentive scheme, but it may not be enough. So we may have stronger policies with carrots and sticks. For instance, we are facing a kind of pollution from the diesel commercial vehicles. They are having large number, aging fleet. So probably we would have stronger policies. On one hand, we provide incentive to them so that we can have them phasing out sooner. At the same time, probably we'll set a kind of deadline for aging diesel commercial vehicles, so that we can, by a certain time, we can have cleaner air in Hong Kong. Partnership is very important, so we'd like to learn with this kind of conference that we can share knowledge, share expertise, and share policies and wisdom. To end, I would like to welcome all of you again, and probably with the forthcoming of the future BAQ conference, if it is going to be held in Hong Kong, and if you are coming back to Hong Kong, probably would like to see and feel better air in Hong Kong. With that, thank you.